Yes, yes, yes.
I'm coming back for you.
He's in there. He's like twice
You
her
have a
size,
receipt?
man.
No,
How many times we're gonna go over this?
that it was a gift.
I can give you store credit.
I was expecting
Oh
cash.
shit.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, shit in one hand and expecting the other. See which one fills up first. One of Dad's expressions.
I have an
Dude,
expense account.
you're not charming her. She knows that you're
The
fucking
best I
married.
can do is put the store credit in your name so you can spend it here.
I would think about spending it on you if you gave me cash.
Yeah. Get to stepping, bitch.
Thank you.
She's all business. Just
Madison?
fuck you.
He has the clap.
Nice try. He's such a child. I mean, I know that my mom told me some stories about when she was working as a secretary back in the 60s. It might have even been around this time, actually. But she was really naive and young. I think she was like 18, just out of school. And it was one of her first jobs. And she was a typewriter, a secretary in one of these places. And they had it was always cold. Like, they always had the air conditioner cranked way the fuck up. Like, really fucking cold. And, she was wondering, like, because the first day she was there, it wasn't cold. And then every day after that, it was, like, really cold. This went on for about 2 weeks. And one day, she was getting ready to leave the bathroom, and she heard some guys talking in the hallway, and they mentioned her name, so she stopped and was just, like, listening. Come to find out, they had been cranking up the air conditioner because she wore these thin shirts, and they wanted to be able to see her nipples hard through the shirt. And that was her introduction to world in the 60s, right? Business world in the 60s. Immature ass shit. So what I'm saying is, everything they're depicting here seems pretty fucking realistic to me. It was the times. It was the 60s, right? If they would do that immature shit that she told me, and I believe that that's what happened, right? I believe her. Then this shit seems pretty legit to me. So I don't think some people I've heard people complain is like they think maybe it's hyperbolic. All the how people are always bitching about wokeness and all this stuff. Oh, everything's woke, and the word's been so fucking overused it doesn't mean anything anymore. But this isn't trying to be woke. It's like I literally remember that story from mom. She told me that, and so clearly, what they're if anything, they're like they're doing this with a light touch, right?
Same price as a chip and dip.
Yep, he went ahead and used that credit. Fuck it.
Hell is that for?
It's shooting one of you motherfuckers. Next time you make fun of me.
Boys
If I ever get fired, I'll be in the lobby waiting for you motherfuckers. Somebody kick his ass. Children, man. I want Don Draper to just go over and slap him. Fucking child.
Nixon will lower himself to the occasion.
It's going to be Kennedy.
Yeah, we know, motherfucker. We know, crazy motherfucker.
He is a boy.
He's only 4 years younger than Nixon. But has he been sitting next to the leader of the free world for twice that time?
I didn't know that. I didn't know Kennedy was only 4 years younger than Nixon. I thought there was a much bigger age difference.
You know who else doesn't wear
Nixon
a hat?
always looked old, though. Always.
Elvis. That's what we're dealing with.
He's not wrong about that.
Now, if the adults can weigh in,
I'm here for all this shit against this motherfucker. All of it. Every single drop. Who you bringing home today, motherfucker? I got a bunch of extra meat just in case.
I made a roast beef.
oh, roast beef. You know it's just me tonight, right?
Yeah, well, how would she know that, man? The way you just be surprising her and shit. Man, he's pissing me off. Surprise her at the last second, then get mad. You know? Hoisted on your own petard.
That
Picard?
was a wedding gift from my Aunt Letty. And you go and get some stupid toy. I can't believe you. That was for us. You're just telling me to
Yes,
grow up.
come
I
on.
can't believe you.
Put it straight in my fucking vein. Yes. Get this motherfucker. He's so fucking pissed. They didn't even bother filming the actress. She recorded those lines while she was doing some BoJack Horseman. I'm in the recording booth anyway. Let me go and drop these lines for you. I have a receipt this time. Wonder what that's about.
Mr. Campbell?
He's gonna go full
thought
spree
I said you
shooter
were
by the end of the
often to
series,
look at my
man.
work.
Maybe the end of the
But
season.
if you're in the middle of something,
A wedding present.
Don't ask any
I really
questions. Just get the hell
appreciate
out of here.
You ever been hunting, Peggy?
no, I don't think so.
You either have or you haven't.
Don't be a dick. I was gonna make the same point. He just got there first, so yeah, I'm gonna judge him now.
I'd hang it up between a couple of trees. Cut it open,
I'm starting to get a theory here.
drain it, dress it.
He's gonna motherfucker in the grassy knoll. They keep talking about Kennedy and Nixon, right? Season 4, he's gonna be the other motherfucker in the grassy knoll.
And I'd hand it to her, and she'd put it in a cast iron skillet. And then I'd sit at the
You have
table,
oddly specific fantasies.
and she'd bring it to me.
I was wearing a
And I'd
Fozzie
wet
Bear
my
costume
knife
at the
on my
time.
knee, and then I would eat it while she watches.
And then we'd pull out the dildos.
I'll take a look at this for you.
Don't do me any favors, motherfucker. Literally. Everybody in this fucking place is nuts. Every single one of them. She's going to call the police.
You know what? I'll take a cherry Danish. The big one in the back.
Big as possible.
Here you go.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, the cameraman wasn't setting up the shot where you could see the fucking Danish in the foreground for no reason.
I was going through Glenn's treasure box the other day, and I found
Oh,
a lock
shit.
of blonde hair. Your hair,
Oh,
he said.
shit.
Hi, Betty. He asked me for it.
It's pretty creepy. Yeah, it's pretty
9
creepy.
years old.
What's wrong with your kid, by the way? That was a pretty weak slap. Can we do another take of that? Man, I'd have to
He
come
was a
from
bold
Mississippi.
man that
Yeah.
first ate an oyster.
Never been much of a slapper, though.
Easy on the vermouth. Another dozen of these.
Damn.
As well.
But for his living large,
I've always thought you were a man who could keep up, Don.
once he gets you good and drunk, he's going to whip your ass in the parking lot. Or, if my headcanon is right, he's going to... This is a grot, by the way. He's going to... in the parking lot. Because I still think he's a serial killer, undercover, right? It's all subtext. It's never going to be overtly stated on the show. But the subtext is he's a serial killer.
Drinking milk. I never liked it.
You're ahead of your time. There was a point in my 30s when I realized I couldn't do the cereal thing anymore because I was getting lactose intolerant, which I hadn't been earlier in my life. What are you trying to do here, man? Don's up to something here.
Sure.
I think he's trying to embarrass this motherfucker or something, or blow off the meeting, or he's up to something. I just can't figure out what it is. She's having a day, by the way. Oh, by the way, Helen's here to whip your ass. Dude, you gotta bring your Glock to the door, man. This ain't gonna be pretty.
Hey, Bernie. I have the shirt.
Oh, okay.
You want some? It's a split. There's another glass.
She's pregnant, dumbass.
Who are you?
Of course,
I'm
I guess maybe they didn't give a shit in the 60s. Yeah, okay, you're drinking wine and you're gonna toke up your cigarettes and shit. They didn't give a shit back then.
Jill Sandifer was in the market earlier.
That's why you're really here. So you brought this bullshit shirt for no reason just so you could have this conversation? Yeah, that shirt was just a ruse. Get out. I'll knock that bitch out next time
in the
she's...
car on the way back.
She talks sideways to me one more time.
Really happened.
You won't have to have a friend call you. It'll be on the police report. I mean, the nightly news made that their lead story.
She's so selfish. Those long walks and that pathetic job at Benson's Jewelry.
Why is the long walks a fucking issue for this bitch, man? Who could possibly be irritated at somebody exercising, man? I don't understand.
I think they'll be glad to know you're not a marshmallow.
Yeah.
And you
Ain't nobody else gonna be talking
thinking-
crazy to me? That's for
No.
goddamn sure.
It's just you're so...
I mean, the slap is weak, but it'll grow in the storytelling, right? Every time people talk about it, the slap will be louder. Her teeth flying across the room and shit, you know? It gets better every time you tell it.
You're painting a masterpiece. Make sure to hide the brushstrokes.
Man, fuck that. The brushstrokes is what makes it a masterpiece.
Dr. Wayne tried to look down my neckline the other day.
Oh, shit.
He sits behind me. And as far
Paranoia.
as I'm concerned, I love to be looked at that way.
Sometimes I forget she's cutthroat bitch, and then she says a line with that kind of line delivery. Then I remember. By the way, that actress who plays Don's wife, is it Betty? I'm not sure. The actress's name is January Jones. Doesn't that sound like a Marvel superhero name? You know, they always had the alliteration with all the characters. Lois Lane. Well, that's DC. But you know what I'm saying. Peter Parker. Peter Parker's Marvel. January Jones. That's a very odd name. A very comic book name. They just played a commercial. They're talking about Reese's Cups, right? Which is my favorite kind of candy, by the way. And the advertisement is like a big cup. It's got pretzels inside this motherfucker. That's the first advertisement I've seen in a year of doing this shit. Watching shit streaming where they show advertisements. The first advertisement in a fucking year that was like, I need to buy that. Finally, after a year, this advertising starting to sink in. Either that or I'm a fat bastard. One of the two.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. Mr. Sterling, Mr. Draper, I'm waiting for service.
So am I. What are you talking about?
We're out of order.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's why he paid him. This was all part of the fucking plan.
We've got our best man on it.
This has all been a setup. I knew fucking Don Draper's a fucking genius. Get this
Sorry,
motherfucker.
Mr. Sterling. So,
Stairs, motherfucker. That's right. You're going to be throwing up. You fall out. You got well paid to tell this lie, man. That's right. Get this motherfucker. Motherfucker's a genius. I'm petty sometimes. Let's see. One more flight and he's going to be fucking
Building
throwing
this
up.
big. What if there was a fire?
Anytime I'm in a building.
We should check the elevator.
I
Maybe it's up again.
I think we'd hear it go on in the stairwell.
You think?
I like taking the stairs is what I'm saying. If it's 5 floors or more or less, I'll take the stairs. I don't get a chance to get much exercise, so it's just one of those things, right?
Well, we can waste another 5 minutes talking about it if you want.
Get this motherfucker.
Hey, get behind me with that thing.
Blow that smoke in his face on purpose. What's up, bitch? Goddamn right. 17 floors. This motherfucker, you make this motherfucker walk 23 floors. Yes!
Rest a minute?
How's that taste, bitch? Oh, shit. It's like that? Well, this is awkward. They're too fucking tired to give a shit, by the way.
Oh, redheads.
This fucking horn dog. I'm surprised he didn't try. Hey, man, can I cut in?
My name's on the building.
That's right.
They can wait for me.
That's right, motherfucker.
Hey, stop talking.
Yes, that's right. In my veins. In my veins, motherfucker. Still got 3 more flights. Motherfucker huffing and puffing like me, man. What's up?
Lost my tie clip. I'll find it. Go on.
You sure?
I said go on.
Goddamn right. He should be owning this meeting. Goddamn right, man. Just mop off the sweat a little bit.
Found it.
Oh, okay. He was lying because he just can't do it anymore. I see you. I see you. Yeah. Smoking ain't so funny now, is it, motherfucker?
Oh, here are the troops now.
Some of them.
Lou, and of course, my partner, Roger
What's up, motherfucker?
Sterling.
Looking wrecked. Throw up all over them.
Talk about you like you invented the damn banana.
Excuse me while I throw up. Yes! That's right, motherfucker. That's right. All the fucking alcohol, the oysters.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Course.
Yes. Get this motherfucker.
Well, let's let Roger regroup.
Yeah.
Consider this your payback, bitch. He better never find out. That's all I gotta say.
You okay?
Look at him, man.
Yeah.
This is some passive aggressive shit, by the way. I'm just saying.
Good.
That's some Tony Soprano shit, man. Boom! Knock that shit out of the park. That's right, motherfucker. I enjoyed that shit. you saw. I enjoyed it. One time I was in LA, and it was one of the, every fucking hotel in LA is 1,000 goddamn floors, right? And so the first day we were there, me and my friend, and there was me and my friend who's a producer, and then an actress. We were all staying at this hotel. And we were, I think it was the 23rd floor. That it was 20 something, right? I can't remember. It may have been 25th, whatever. But so we're staying there, and she went up ahead of us, and me and him were fucking around the luggage or some shit, right? So we come in afterwards, and we're gonna go up. And he actually lived nearby, right? So he was just visiting. I had a room, the actress had a room, and he was visiting. But he's helping me get the luggage upstairs. So we go in the elevator, fucking, get stuck between floors. We're probably like 5.5 floors up, right? The worst part of this was there was water on the floor when we came in. We were actually making jokes about there being water on the floor when we came into the hotel. But we figured, it's a 60-second ride. Who gives a shit? Fucking stuck between floors. We're there for 45 minutes. They got an intercom. We're calling an intercom. We're talking to them. The engineer's there. And it was like fucking 10 o'clock at night, so like nobody was around. They had to get an engineer out of the bed, come over, right? Stuck in there for a long time. He flips a couple switches. The fucking door opens. And we actually had to step out a little bit, if I remember right. But we made perfectly clear multiple different times that water on the floor was not our piss. Because I was not going to leave them fucking thinking that I had pissed on the floor because I was scared. Because I was actually fine. Like, I'm not claustrophobic. My buddy, he was freaking out a little bit. Not much. I mean, he wasn't like, climbing the walls or anything. He sure as hell wasn't pissing himself. But he was a little more concerned than I was. And he may have been, I have a slight touch of claustrophobia. I don't know. But we both made goddamn sure. Like, you can get down and smell that shit if you want to, man. That it was water. It was there before we walked in there. We did not piss on the fucking floor. Point is, though, once the actress heard about this shit, there was no fucking way she was getting on that elevator. Ever. She was like, man, that's a fate worse than death. She could not handle the idea of being stuck in the fucking elevator. It's like, it just wasn't going to fucking happen. So, because I brought her there, and because I'm like catering to her every need and shit, because I'm trying to get her to help me close the deal on this investment deal, right? I had to fucking, chaperone her everywhere we went, right? And she's the kind of person that just didn't like being alone. And so that was kind of my job as a chaperone. And so, guess which fat motherfucker had to walk 25 fucking flights of stairs 6 times a day? Going down wasn't that bad. And like, and I kind of made her believe like I was afraid of the elevator too, because just to make her feel better, so she wasn't feeling like she was putting me out, right? But anytime I had to go to my room by myself, I was taking the goddamn elevator because I didn't give a shit. Best part was we got a free buffet breakfast. This is a very expensive hotel, by the way. It's probably a couple $100 a night, and they had a very nice fucking restaurant where you could get like this massive fucking buffet breakfast, everything you could possibly imagine since it's buffet breakfast. Breakfast like fucking $40 a piece, right? And the first morning after the fact, because the security showed up. There was a security guard that showed up, and he took our fucking names and shit. The first fucking morning after this happened, the security found out, because you have to give your name when you go into the buffet breakfast. And so when I asked for a bill, instead of a waiter coming over to bring me the bill, and like I got signed it with my room and everything, one of the other security guys came over and just, hey man, what happened and everything. And the actress with me, she's talking about, man, I ain't never getting on this fucking elevator. We're here for 4 days. We're taking the stairs every fucking time. I'm terrified of this shit. So she like played it up and shit, right? And I guess they're afraid of us suing or something. Or maybe she just did a really good job of selling her fear. Because he's like, yeah, you guys got free breakfasts all week. I was like, boom. Excellent. That saved me probably, there's 4 breakfasts. That probably saved me about $200 for counting tips. It's like, yes. Excellent. Actually, no, that's a piece, right? That saved me, because I was buying her breakfasts, right? I was covering her expenses. That saved me $400. Goddamn right. I'll gladly sit in the fucking elevator for 45 minutes. But my friends want to pay me $400 right now, I'll go do it again. I don't give a shit. Like, it didn't bother me a bit, man. Now, if it had been a couple days, okay, we'll talk, right? Or if there had been an earthquake, it's being seen as this is LA, right? But that shit right there, that going up the fucking stairs, like I said before, though, like I was saying during the episode, I love walking upstairs. I had my therapist was on the 3rd floor. I always take the stairs up and down and shit. Whenever I go to a hotel that's on the 2nd, 3rd floor, I take the stairs up and down unless I'm carrying massive bags that have to be an elevator, right? It's just something I enjoy doing. It's good exercise. For me, it's better exercise than walking. Because walking hurts my ankles, it hurts my hips a little bit. But I talk about my hip injury. The stairs never hurt my hip. Like when I go up and down stairs, my hip never bothers me. So there's some kind of motion that the stairs are fine, but like walking can be a problem. Sitting's definitely a fucking problem. So I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, this gave me a little bit of PTSD about all those goddamn stairs. That was the only part of the whole process I was like, you know what? I enjoy stairs, but 25 fucking flights up. The down was never a problem. Down was easy. Going up those 25 flights, that was a problem. And she'd be fucking... She never had an issue with it whatsoever. Oh, man, this is a great episode. This was much better than the last one. Although I like them all. There has not been an episode I've hated, but this was so much better than the last one. This was, like, really exciting shit.